Time now for the day's trending tickers as we approach the closing bell on Wall Street. And we start with Tesla charging up in today's trade. The move coming after CEO Elon Musk wrote in a post on X announcing the company will be unveiling a robotaxi on August 8th. Joining us here to discuss is Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian. Pras, very convenient that this announcement came just after a report from Reuters that Tesla was abandoning its mass market car project.
Yeah, he's declaring this robotaxi is coming, but then also not announcing or not confirming whether the Model 2 is going to be canceled or not.
He did say that the Reuters report was not correct.
They're lying again, right? Something like that, but also not also saying that what's happened to Model 2. So anyway, you got a mix of voices on Wall Street here. Deutsche Bank saying the good and the bad. The good is they're doubling down on a technology that is favorable economics. A few OEMs can actually imitate this sort of software solution here. But then the bad is the Model 2 is not happening potentially. That's like a driver of long-term growth for the stock. I mean, higher margins, it's a volume play, improved free cash flow. Those are things that are sort of concerned without the Model 2. You want Tasha Keeney's out there with ARK saying this is 2/3 of her $2,000 price target is the autonomy. Then you have Craig Urban at Roth, right? Miles saying, it's like an eclipse. It's obfuscating the announcement, obfuscating the problems of the company. It's a momentum trade right today, but obfuscating the fundamental problems of Tesla right now.
I mean, I do wonder, the challenge, in a way it's easier, I think, as a member of media to try to figure out Tesla, because it's like, oh, this person said that, this person said this, put them together, maybe it's this. As an analyst, when you're used to very heavily regulated communications from companies that you believe can be reliable, all these sorts of things, very different when it comes to Tesla. And I'm just curious, will there ever be a point where folks who have made up their mind on the company one way or the other would ever be persuaded that things are actually the opposite direction, right? You have your perma bears on Tesla, you have your perma bulls on Tesla. It does not seem like there is much in the middle. Well, we've now changed our model materially based on some development.
Yeah, it's almost like the Jobs reality distortion field where people get sucked in and they want to believe whatever the good side is of whatever Musk proclamation we see. And this was basically a proclamation at the end of the bell, after the bell on Friday that just turned the tide from a really bad day for the stock after a bad week. We were talking about this to look at us now. Wait till August, we're going to see this robotaxi, no pedals, no wheels. But then on the flip side is, well, where's the Model 2? That's supposed to be a huge growth driver. So you can see both sides.
Well, and the other reminder is, unveiling a new product and actually making the product and bringing it to market are two very different things, especially when it comes to Tesla. Look at the gap between announcing the Cybertruck and coming out with the Cybertruck. Look at the promises of full self-driving and what it actually does. I mean, we've seen this movie before.
Yeah, those regulatory hurdles aside, a lot of analysts are talking about, can we see something? And I think this is, at least in that step, we're going to see
something.
Whether it's a Model 2 or a robotaxi, we're going to see a new product. I think it's a big deal, aside from everything else.